Jana Duggar takes first family road trip without husband Austin Forsyth to celebrate 27th birthday. Jana Duggar Forsyth spent her birthday week with her little ones by her side. The Counting On star, 27, ventured out on what she called her first solo road trip with 3 kids on Wednesday, October 30, while her husband, Austin Forsyth, took part in a hunting outing in Colorado. Jana shared the news of the partial family road trip on her Instagram story, as she posed for a packed car selfie with kids Gideon, 6, Evelyn, 4, and Gunnar, 17 months. Jana wrote alongside another snap of her kids that she and friend Gabrielle Patton took their 6 total children to visit Patton's mother while traveling from Arizona to Texas. And the festivities didn't stop with the road trip itself. A follow-up upload from Jana showed a surprise that her friend's family had in store for her. A celebratory birthday pickle with a candle poked through it. "Woke up on my 27th birthday to this," she wrote, alongside a teary-eyed emoji. "It's their tradition to wake you up on your birthday with a candle and a piece of fruit, but they know how much I love pickles." Later in the day, Jana also shared a snap of herself out at dinner, holding a plate that was inscribed with a happy birthday message, before she explained to her followers why her husband of 7 years didn't attend the road trip. "Missing Austin so much, but he is having the best time in Colorado on his yearly elk hunt," she wrote. Jana's road trip with her kids comes just a few months after her and Austin's youngest child had a health scare over the summer, which left the family pretty shook up for a while, after the toddler had to be rushed to the hospital. Back in June, Jana shared a clip to the family's YouTube channel, noting that Gunnar bit off more than he could chew and immediately started choking after she fed him a piece of ham. "I started crying 'cause I'm just like, Lord, please protect him, like all of those what-ifs come to your mind right away," she said at the time, before adding that the toddler had been vomiting and was not breathing for like 20 seconds. Counting On fame Duggar family has been on the screen for more than a decade now. It means that the show's camera person and crew members have also been a part of the family for too long. And in that regard, there are rumors and some solid proof that the eldest daughter, Jana Duggar, 31, got involved with one of the cameramen lately. Were the two of them dating back then? It seems that she definitely grew some strong bond with him. Let us look into the details about Jana's past relationship. The Hollywood Gossip reports that there was a time when Jana Duggar was seen getting along very well with one of the cameramen. Even though there wasn't any confirmation of Jana being in a relationship with this person, the chemistry spoke a lot. The camera person's name was Frank Sun. Confirming this, there were certain photographs from the set, which clearly showed the closeness between the two of them. Moreover, Frank also photographed Jana during Duggar's trip to Asia. He posted her photo as one of his blog pages on Tumblr. While the chances of the two being physically together in the relationship are almost equal to 0. Jim Bob has always been too nosy in his daughter's dating life. Above all, he would have never let the relationship bloom in his house. Although the cameraman and Jana didn't have to beg for the time to be around each other, because they naturally got enough of it while shooting. Well, whatever it was between Jana and Frank, it is now in the past. Jana Duggar is currently reported to be courted by Stephen Wisman. Duggar's daughters are generally seen to get married at an early age. Well, the case was not similar to Jana Duggar. She is 31-year-old and still lives with her parents. However, the main reason for her still being single is that she hasn't found the perfect person yet. Ginger and Jeremy also discussed Jana's life in their recent book, The Hope We Hold. Ginger explains that many guys showed interest in Jana. However, none of them were up to the mark. Ginger wrote, "Some of them were people we knew from church or the homeschooling community, or they visited our home back in the days. There were a bunch of strangers who would send mail letters and packages to families post for Jana. These letters and emails were explained to be creepy." It seems the fame definitely brought a lot of attention along with the show. There was a time for Ginger and Jana where 25 people asked about them in a couple of months alone. Ginger explained that some strange men, even from prison, would ask about her and her sister. Although the sisters never took any of them seriously, Duggars are undoubtedly one of the most popular yet controversial TV families of all time. Even before the shocking arrest and imprisonment of Josh Duggar, the family remained in the headlines for multiple controversial over the years. It all started with TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, formerly 18 Kids and 17 Kids. Whereas, the story continued with the immensely successful Counting On. However, now that the series is officially canceled, fans wonder how the cast members are doing as of today. This includes Jessa Duggar Seawald. Hence, here's everything you need to know about her. Among the famous 19 Duggar kids, Jessa is the 5th child and the 3rd daughter. She had a great bonding with her siblings despite the tough times on the show. The young mom received loads of love for her unique personality. Towards the end of 19 Kids and Counting, the series featured the courtship of Jessa and her now husband, Ben Seawald. Whereas the finale included the sweet courtship proposal. The couple's story then continued on Counting On, until it was cancelled in 2021. Ever since the show was cancelled, fans have been keen to keep up with the stars of Counting On, despite the huge controversy Josh Duggar's case created. Fortunately, Jessa Duggar Seawald has a pretty active social media profile. She tries to share her life with her fans and followers through Instagram, her YouTube channel, and other platforms. As of today, Jessa and Ben are happily married and do not shy away from showering love on each other publicly. Aside from their love life, the couple also shares adorable pictures of their 4 little kids online. Jessa and Ben got married a year after their courtship in 2014. The two of them were pretty young when they tied the knots. Shockingly, Duggar is actually older than her husband. She was 21 when they got married, while Ben was only 19. Overall, the pair shares a pretty sweet relationship, and fans love watching their journey on their popular YouTube channel. In July 2021, Jessa Duggar and Ben Seawald welcomed baby No 4 and shared her pictures on social media. They named their little girl Fern, and their followers highly praised their choice. When Counting On was cancelled due to Josh Duggar's scandal, the entire Duggar family lost a major source of their earnings. This includes the Seawalds. It was assumed that Ben and Jessa were receiving a hefty amount for their TLC appearances. In fact, News revealed that as per TV producer Terrence Michael, the Duggars were getting a salary ranging between $25,000 and $40,000 per Counting On episode. Well, it seems like the cancellation of the show hasn't affected Jessa Duggar and her husband much. The trial verdict of Josh Duggar for the child pornography case is finally out. He is a former TV celebrity who rose to fame by appearing in TLC's 19 Kids and Counting series. The network canceled the show when alarming charges under his name came into the limelight. This year, he was under arrest for virtually possessing and receiving child pornography content. The jury announced their ruling about the same at last. Keep reading for all the details. The infamous Josh Duggar case's awaited trial started on November 30, 2021. Finally, after weeks' worth of arguments from both prosecutors and defense teams, the jury announced their verdict. They found the eldest Duggar child guilty of the crimes. In April 2021, Duggar was under arrest due to the charges of receiving and possessing child pornographic content online. TV season and spoilers previously revealed that Josh did so in May 2019. He was out on bail a month later, and his trial date was to take place in November. It already got postponed twice. United States District Court Western District, belonging to Arkansas's Fayetteville Division, recently filed the judgment. Once in handcuffs after the declaration, the U.S. Marshals permitted the lawbreaker to interact with his family sitting in the gallery's front row for a little while. During this, he devastatingly broke down when he was face-to-face with his wife, Jana Duggar. Daily Mail revealed that he mouthed "I love you" to her, and she seemed composed through it. Later on, she broke down in one of her friend's arms as her husband was taken away. Josh Duggar now faces 2 decades in prison and fines worth $250,000 for each count. There was another incident that caught the attention of the baffling fans. Apparently, the now guilty criminal ended up smiling in his booking photo. Many of them took to Reddit to express their feelings about this vile behavior. An account mentioned his past crimes involving the molestation of his younger sisters. The said case came into the limelight in 2015. But the accused walked scot-free for his offenses. Some Redditors wish that the jail time lasts up to 40 years. In that way, his own 7 kids and all of his young nieces and nephews will be safe from him. Another profile regarded his face as punchable and observed that he looked smug in it. Another Redditor called him extra